Can you say two fat guys at the movies? I knew you could. Alright, first and foremost, before we get to the review, we are both in agreement that we were not the intended target for this movie. So no matter what we say, take it with a grain of salt. Dislike it, like it, we don't care. But we both understand we're not the target audience.
We were not the target audience. Hey guys, this is the Armadillo and Mr. J, and this is Two Fat Guys at the Movies. And we, as you guys voted 2 weeks ago.
After the voting was kind of closed.
After the voting was closed. So we went and saw Dora, the City of Lost Gold. Now I'm gonna say this.
Hold on. Let's cut into the review. We're gonna do the bad right now.
Yeah, there was a big bad thing about this movie. Go
okay.
ahead.
My pop didn't even last the movie.
I know, right? Like seriously.
I was
like, what's up with that?
I was like done with my pop, before the movie even started.
Were you really?
Yeah.
There was a lot of previews. All right, so okay, here's the thing. I know some of you guys watching this are probably wondering, was it a bad movie? I mean, it got it was 80%, 90% on Rotten Tomatoes or something?
All I know is I seen a commercial where it was certified fresh, and I don't really follow Rotten Tomatoes because I don't really care what people say, but you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it.
It was actually, okay, so a few days ago I watched a couple episodes of YouTube of Dora the Explorer, just because I wanted to know. So there was a lot of things in this movie, like her turning to the screen and saying a word. Can you say that word? And just like, again, there's gonna be spoilers in this video. There's gonna be spoilers, but like, the whole like when they get high or something, and then it kind of turns into the cartoon. Yep. And so I actually understood the references.
We could put it this way. If you've seen any Indiana Jones, and that's including the fourth one, yes, it does exist.
No, it doesn't.
It's basically a kids/family movie.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
a family film. It's if you're old enough, or I guess at that age where you watched Dora the Explorer as a young child, it held the spirit of what that was. Like, if Dora was to become a teenager.
The actress Isabella. Sorry, I think that's her name.
I think she's gonna. I mean, I don't know if this movie. She's gonna go what? She's gonna. Let's
put it this way. Cute kid. She's now 18, so movie's going further. You can think, goddamn, look at her. However, this movie in past. No, that's no bueno. That's Spanish, by the way.
I know. Yeah, I mean, she plays a 16-year-old girl. They keep it pretty. I mean, it's
tame. There's some fart jokes, but that's kids.
It's a G-rated movie, so
that's PG actually.
Was it PG there? Oh, I guess it was PG. Yeah,
a little violence in there.
A little bit of violence. I honestly was telling people we're gonna have like a 2-minute review, and this is already over 3 minutes.
let me put it this way: the actress, if it's weird coming from a guy my age, and they're saying that she actually the voice she uses for the older Dora sounds almost exactly like what you'd expect an older Dora to sound like.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was good. I liked it.
I'm going to say,
did I just say that? I did say that. I actually liked that movie.
I'm going to say her stuff in The Last Night, and that's not her fault. It's probably a Michael Bay director's fault.
That's where I recognized her.
Her scenes in that movie were just kind of, I'm throwing them in there to bring in, like, the young girl crowd, because hey, look, we got a girl in an action movie kind of deal. She was in another movie called another one with Mark Wahlberg, but I can't remember. It was like Siblings something or no, Instant Family, I believe it was called, and I haven't seen that one. So if anyone has actually seen it who watches this, either comment when it's posted through Facebook or on YouTube, and if it's any good, I'll check it out.
Right. Yeah, I mean, okay, I enjoyed it. Like yeah. I literally watched the entire thing, and I wasn't bored. Like, I was actually interested, and it had heart to it. And I was like, this is a good kids family movie.
It's the underlying theme is
friends and family.
Friends, family,
let's just put it this way. I've seen kids movies they're built around the same genre of theme that are bad. That are like most of the Spy Kids movies.
I don't know.
Are bad. But
the first one was like super terrible. But anyway,
Wow.
And Danny Trejo as the voice of Boots, great. I mean, come on, you gotta love it, Danny Trejo.
yeah, there was a point. Okay, so like in the beginning of the movie, it starts off as there's a 6-year-old Dora and her cousin. I forgot Diego. And they're doing this whole thing where it's playing off like a live action version of the cartoon. And I'm like, okay, so they're going the fantasy route with this, only for the mom to go, hey kids, come on inside, and then all of a sudden it turns out it's fantasy. They're in their heads, it's this world. I was like, oh, okay, so they're gonna make this like it was a fantasy thing in her head, and then it turns into something more.
It's just, kids playing like using their imaginations. They were in a little cardboard Jeep, pretending they were cruising through the jungle.
Yep. But there were moments in this movie where I was starting to question that, like the fox.
I'll admit, I wasn't completely disappointed that Swiper didn't swipe her virginity. She tried to get it back because that's the whole bad joke. So
yeah,
so kids, don't listen to the beginning.
Yeah, there's some bad jokes. But no, like on a lighter note, I was there's some things that I was like, and then the monkey talked, and I can't tell if she just imagined that or he actually could talk, and he just, I guess it doesn't really matter, but it was weird, and I was like, wait a minute. I thought this movie was supposed to be like a realistic take on it, but like in a fantasy way. But then there were moments where I was like, this is kind of like, okay. But yeah, I wasn't bored. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
And we ended up not being the only people in the theater, which,
Nope. Yeah, there was a couple of people that I guess they looked at us weird, like, hey, you guys never seen two fat guys at the movies? I mean, what's going on?
A couple little kids like, oh, fuck, we belong there.
Yeah, I mean,
we're YouTube movie reviewers.
I guess the guy who gave us our tickets kind of sneaked in a little bit, but whatever. It was a fun movie. I enjoyed it. If you have kids and they, like Dora, go see it. I was waiting for them to say it. They did not say it. They teased it several times, calling her Dora the Explorer.
Oh.
But they didn't actually say it in a straight sentence, Dora. They said that, Dora, you are the greatest explorer. They are we are explorers. But I was waiting for someone to go, Dora the Explorer. I was waiting for it. It didn't happen. Also, we did stay to the end, and I was disappointed that there was not an end credit scene with Bob the Builder. So I guess we're not going to get the Nickelodeon kids cinematic universe now.
Actually, I think the Bob the Builder went to like a different.
Whatever.
Anyway, but
whatever.
There is something at the end. It's one of those things where if you don't see it, you'd be like, I missed it. But if you see it, you'd be like, oh, well, could I have missed it?
It was funny. It was entertaining.
It fit the movie.
It fit what they did. I will say this, and this will be like the last little point we'll talk about before we wrap this up. The villain surprised me. How often do you go see a movie where the villain surprised you? Like, I legitly, I guess now thinking back, there was a moment where I was like, okay, they revealed he was the villain. When he was like, I'm a bad guy. And she's like, no, you're not. We're all bad a little bit on the inside, but we all have good in us. The typical, everybody's good trope. And then he double-crossed them.
I don't know.
That was good. I thought that was, I was like, damn.
It's one of those things you should have seen coming.
Yeah.
But
damn. I was like, damn.
Let's put it this way. If it were like an adult, I don't know if it's like a theme movie, like an adult type-esque movie where you kind of dealt with the same plot, you would have seen it coming from a mile away.
And I think the problem with that is that because they telegraph it too much with adult films, that almost makes you feel like when they make more like movies for us, they become more. I guess we gotta dumb it down for people, but then kids are smart, so we can. I guess that's what they're trying to say.
Well, for kids are so smart, why do they laugh at the fart jokes?
Right, exactly. Well, we laugh at fart jokes.
Well, yeah.
Anyways, guys, so let's go ahead and give this our final kind of review. I would say I'm going to give it to... Backpacks
up.
Backpacks up.
Okay.
2 backpacks up.
So remember, kids, we grabbed our backpacks and we went.
We went. We saw. We conquered. We found the lost city of gold. It was actually entertaining. Enjoyed it.
Spoiler alert about the old woman. I'll just leave it at that. You'll.
Spoiler alert. I didn't see that coming. I guess I should have seen that one coming too. I mean, it's come on. So, yeah.
Classic us.
Classic us, right? Don't see things coming, right? So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, you dislike it, whatever.
You just better watch it, Diane, and comment.
And comment. Share it. Share with your friends and everything like that. Be sure to follow us on Twitter. Soon we'll have the official 2 Fat Guys Going to the Movies t-shirts.
At the movies.
At the movies. 4 different versions of it. This is the Armadillo with Mr. J. Thanks for watching, and until next time.
Peace.